running traps. Got me a red. Caught a gray the other day. I let him go. I came back and set a trap up here last night. I mean, it was dark when I set it. I got me a red today. That just proves, I mean, I'm kind of taking this off of Ken Gray, but he said in one of his videos that you can't catch nothing unless your trap is set. That proves it. If I wouldn't have came up here last night and set that trap, I wouldn't have this red today. That's a pretty red fox. I can't wait to get him mounted or something. I probably will get him mounted. Or I'll mount him myself. Or do his hide or something. Yep, there he is. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of him, and I'll show y'all after I take care of him. Alright guys, there's a little bit of blood, so I ain't gonna show too much here, but make sure he's actually gone before I but yeah, look how bushy this guy's tail is. Big old bushy tail. Yeah, I'm probably gonna mount this guy. He's a big gray fox. He's an old gray fox. So if you don't like blood, then look away right now, because there's some on his mouth and stuff. But I mean, yeah, he's a pretty little gray fox, or big gray fox. He's a big one. So second gray fox I ever caught. So yeah. Later on in the future, once I get this guy mounted, I'll have to show you guys how he looks. But yeah, let's go run the other traps. I have to go and run my coon trap, so I will see y'all there. Alright guys, so we're back. Let me find some shade or something. Yeah, we're back. Filming on my camera now. I went back to the house and got it. This ain't the morning no more, it's the evening. I done ran my coon sets and all that on the creek. Ain't got nothing. Red fox is the only thing I caught today. So I'm gonna do a remake on this. This is where I caught that fox. You can see the circle and all that. There's a little bit of blood there, but the circle. And if you remember, I think it was my last video, or one of the ones where I caught the skunk. There's the tree I caught the skunk on, right there. Caught the fox there. Caught 2 skunks and a possum off this one tree. I had it. Oh wow! I about tripped there. Had the trap tied off to this tree, and it was set. There's my dirt hole and all that right there, and you can see the trap circle around the tree. So now that I got these rebar stakes, I won't need to set them. This is how I made them. Got me a washer and a nut, drilled 2 holes in a piece of rebar, put some nails through it, and yeah, it seemed to held that fox this morning. Where's my trap? There's my trap, and there's my rebar stake. I mean, I can pull it up with my hand. It's bent a little bit. I can push it down with my hand, just like that. I mean, and it held him good this morning, so all I had to do was that. But I might pull this up and set it just like right over there, because that hole is, I mean, you can put it in there without doing nothing. So I would set it back right here, but I don't want to. I should have brought a tripod, but I didn't. I almost set it like right here, probably right in here. Push all this up for my backing and put the trap just right here, probably. Just stake it down right there, put the trap right there. That'll work. I'll do that. So I'm gonna get all my stuff together here and do this remake. If you're wondering about the towel, that's for me to put my knees on. I don't have knee pads, and I don't want my knees wet. So yeah, let's go on into it. I'll get back to when I'm setting this trap. Alright, I hope that's a good shot right there. You can see exactly what I'm doing. Should have brought a tripod. I have a littler one. I'll have to get it, but where's my gloves? You don't have to wear gloves, but I did on that set last night, and I had a red fox this morning. I don't know if that means something, but oh well. So, y'all seen me make this is just a dirt hole set, nothing special. See, I can just push it straight down. Well, you want it straight up. See, it gets to a point where you can't really push it down. So, take your hammer and I pound it all the way down to where the washer goes in the ground. If you built the same stakes that I do. Take some of your dirt, put it in your hole that you done dug. Then I'm using a Duke 1.5. They're meant for fox and coons and stuff, but I'm sure it could be good enough for a coat. I think it will anyways, but that's just me. I actually caught a coat about I'd say I've done that before and I've caught my finger. Yep, just like that. There we go. Good and level. Well, I've done that before. I caught a coat about I'm gonna say about 2-3 weeks ago, and he broke my. This is why I went to rebar stakes. He broke my tie wire off the root I had it tied to. It was a big old root on an oak tree. And he broke it off and stole my trap, and I can't find him. So I guess he can have it. He's got a nice piece of jewelry on him right now. So I looked for him for 3 days, still couldn't find him. Now that my trap is bedded down, I bed it down with all this dirt, make sure that thing is solid. I stayed here for like 20 minutes last night trying to get this thing solid. And it paid off. So, see, it wiggles a little bit, you don't want it to do that. So bed that trap down. See, now it doesn't wiggle. For pan cover, I bought a pair of binoculars about, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. And they gave me this little catalog. And I just rolled it around in dirt and stuff. And hey, these things make some pretty stinking good pan covers. I'm not gonna, my Siri's talking. They make some pretty good pan covers. I've used the white side before, but use the darker side and just lay it over the trap. I need my sifter, and that's what that is sitting on. And take all that extra stuff that didn't fall through, just line the sides with it, it don't matter. Actually, I'll put that back over here. Now that I've covered this dirt hole up, I actually made my own bait out of some deer scraps that I had in the freezer from 2 years, or last deer season. Like all the, I don't know what you call it, fat stuff off the deer. I just ground it up. I take a stick and do this because I've caught myself several times trying to get all the dirt off the trap itself. You don't want it too thick or it'll delay. I guess you'd say snap on the animal you're trying to catch. And I didn't use no backing or nothing last night. I just put the trap in the ground. I was kind of in a hurry. It was dark. It was getting dark. I try to get it to where I can just see I don't know what that is. A big old clump of dirt. Broke my stick. I get a new stick. Get it off of there. Fill that hole in with some loose dirt. You want your pan to be the lowest spot. I put a pretty good bit of dirt on it. I'm gonna get a longer stick. That's a root. My lighter stick. So I'm not poking holes in it, or not poking at the pan. I'll probably end up catching my finger again. It don't feel the best. And really want to start over. You just gotta play with it. You'll figure it out. I mean, it's not really rocket science. There we go. Found my pan, or found the cover. Now that's a low spot right here, so that's where you should step. Take some of this and just pile it around here. He's not going to want to step on that. Take some of this dirt and just, that's what I like to do, make it the low spot. If it's not low, make it low. There we go. Alright, so if another fox or coyote comes through, he's going to see where it's tore up around here. So he'll come investigate. And I mean, there's already scent all around here. I can still smell the red fox. For some reason, they smell like skunks. But bring another piece of rebar to make my dirt hole. See the pan's right there. So back off a little bit. And I'll put it right here. And wallow me out a little spot right here. I made a pretty big dirt hole last night, so there we go again. Another big dirt hole. There we go. There's one root in the way. I'll cut that off in a minute. So my bait is just ground up old deer meat, or it ain't really deer meat. It's, or it technically is. It's like the stuff you cut off your deer meat. I know bait you can buy is made out of like bobcat meat and stuff, but I make mine out of, this is the first year I made it, and I've already caught 2 fox and a coyote off of it. So I'm gonna use a pretty good bit. Shove that stuff as far as you can down in the hole. And I'll take a little bit on a stick and just put it right above the hole. It might not do nothing, it might. Just what I've done. And then I'm gonna take some of these, take my other trap, take some of this leaves and stuff, just put it right here for backing. I mean, it's tore up anyway, so it looks kind of natural. There we go. That's a finished set. I'm gonna pack all my stuff up. I was gonna set another trap, but I don't think I will. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that and call that done. Took me 12 minutes. Here's the finished set. There's my pan right here. Dirt hole with a bait in it. And the trap circle I just backed up maybe a foot off of where I had the trap the first time, and I set it right here. I'm on the edge of a field, so I bet he was just cruising right on through down this way. We've had pictures of him over there on the pipeline, so but he was just cruising on down. I've had a trap over here before, but nothing happened, and it's in the field, so there's cows. Well, there's no cows in this field because we have trees planted, but there's cows over there. I didn't want a cow to step on my trap, so I put it over here. Caught a fox. So who knows, might have another fox in the morning. I'd be happy with that. So I'm gonna pack all this stuff up and be done. So I'm probably gonna end today's video. The thumbnail probably have a red fox in it or something. I don't know yet. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video. Wasn't even gonna film today, so that was kind of interesting. It all worked out. This morning I was filming on my phone, so I just was filming on my phone, didn't have my camera, nothing, didn't have a GoPro, anything. So that kind of worked out. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. See you guys on the next one.